Listen, my name's Mike from Know Your Rights Group. You are?
Jonathan.
Jonathan, nice to meet you, Jonathan. So, in relation to fines, have you ever had a parking fine or speeding fine before?
I've had parking fines, yeah. Yep, absolutely. Yep.
Okay, great. Do you realise that there's actually an act that stems from British law called the Imperial Acts Application Act that dictates that all fines and forfeitures before conviction are illegal and void? Now, what that means is that every single infringement notice that's ever been issued is actually illegal and void because it hasn't been to court. Have you heard about that before?
I do not know that, no. Yep.
Do you know that tens of thousands of Aussie motorists successfully challenge their fines each and every year, and many of them do it without stepping foot in court, just through writing a couple of letters?
I've heard of it happening before, yeah, absolutely.
Do you think you might like to find out where you can get those letters?
Look, I'd always be happy to find out about it, but I haven't had a parking fine for a while, so hopefully I wouldn't have to use it anytime soon. But yeah, where would you find out about that?
Okay, now before I tell you that, one other thing that a lot of people don't realise, do you know that the manufacturer's manuals for most of the speed detection devices currently used in Australia, when it comes to talking about possibilities for interference, they say there are too many possibilities, they are too numerous to mention. Does that concern you at all?
Oh, it definitely concerns me. I'm worried about speed detection devices because it seems to be there's a lot of legislation involved and not a lot of technical, practical sort of advice that's offered or known to motorists. And I've got no idea whether it's known to the people who operate those devices either.
Exactly, great points. Well, look, if you do want to find out more about it, all you need to do, and I'll give you a card in just a second, just go to aussiespeedingfines.com. There's no AU on the end. Now, they have a heap of free information. They got tons of statistics, including statistics that show, which surprises a lot of people, that speed is actually only a factor, not even the factor, just a factor in just 5% of accidents. Okay, they've even got an e-book there that has 25 different letters that you can just download, cut and paste to suit any fines that you may get in the future. Does that sound of interest to you?
It certainly does. What's it called again?
It's aussiespeedingfines.com. So I'll give you a card in just a second. But we've also got a radio show. It's an internet-based radio show on Tuesday nights between 8 and 10 p.m. on Rad FM. And if you want to find out anything more about fines or taxes or mortgages or any of those topics, you can listen in then.
Okay, no problems. I'll have a look.
Fantastic. Thanks very much for your help.
All right.